Who is it?
It's me. Hey, let me in.
Marcy, what are you doing here?
We've got to talk.
Not now, I've got company.
I don't care. You owe me, and you're going to give me some time.
I owe you? Where did you get that idea? My life is a mess right now, and I owe you?
Look, I'm sorry what happened to you, but I've got problems too, you know.
Could we talk about this some other time?
No, we can't talk at work. Everyone's watching us. I'm surprised one of us hasn't been fired.
That may happen yet.
Did you know I was engaged to be married?
I seem to remember you mentioning that a few thousand times.
The most wonderful guy. He's a hot-blooded sex machine and the best thing that ever happened to me.
So you've said frequently.
And what a lover. The most romantic guy you could imagine.
I'd rather not.
And he has this really sexy imagination, too. Everywhere we go, he wants to have sex. And is he equipped? That's what we call it, his equipment.
Oh, that's great for you, I'm sure. But we really can't discuss this right now.
We've had sex in my office, in his office, in the elevator to his apartment one night. Wow. I think the risk of being caught adds excitement. What do you think?
Right now, I think it adds to the risk of someone getting killed. Look, this is all very fascinating, and thanks for sharing with me. Would you please go now?
Well, yes, you're here to get rid of rats, right?
Rats? Oh, I get it. That could be, at least one I think is beginning to think is a rat.
Good, because I have one here that I want you to get rid of.
You want me to get rid of him? Like dead?
Absolutely.
Not just beat him up a little?
I don't think that would take care of the problem. You see, I want to make sure that he never comes back to bother anyone, ever again.
Wow, you are one tough customer.
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it? To take care of rats?
Well, actually, no. I was here to, oh, never mind. That was for someone else.
Well, I don't see your equipment.
What equipment?
The equipment you're going to use for that other person.
Well, I should hope not at this point. It's embarrassing for people to notice it out in public.
Oh, that's a strange view for a person in your line of work.
Why does everybody think that people in my line of work want to show off their equipment?
Well, for one thing, it must be pretty special.
Well, I'd like to think so. A few people have said as much.
And unusual, not something you'd see every day.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. You don't see it every day.
Anyway, I would like to see what you have to work with. How can I be sure that you can do the job if I don't see your equipment?
You don't have anything to worry about. I've never had any complaints. Look, I don't know what goes on in this place, but I'm beginning to get an idea. My equipment works just fine, but I don't show it off to just anybody, especially strange women.
Oh, I get it. If it's a proprietary thing, you don't have to worry about a thing. I'm a lawyer, and I can keep your secrets.
Lawyers can do that? Whining. All right, what we're going to do next is put your hands behind your back.
Well,
And I'm going to give you one quick lift.
well, I seem to remember this procedure before, but be gentle with me. You know, I'd have never guessed that someone your size could be so strong.
Well, you spend 6 or 8 hours a day working out with clients, and you're bound to build up some muscle. And actually, if you worked out once in a while, you probably wouldn't have these back problems.
You think so? Lately, the back's been giving me more and more trouble. Could you recommend a good place for workouts?
Well, sure. I've been in the business for 30 years. I own 20 of these franchises. You can come in any time for a free session. Or, if you're like many of my clients and you don't have time to come to the gym, I can arrange for a guy to come to your home or office. I have very reasonable rates, and I can provide excellent
Look what from Marcy has told me. You do excellent work.
Marcy? She's told you about me? Hey, wait a minute. Where were we?
Well, you were going to take the kink out of my back so I could stand up and fight you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't distract me again. All right, we're going to do this on the count of 3. Are you ready? All right. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, God, yes, that's amazing.
you. Tell me that your boyfriend here was an exterminator? God, what a fool I was. And to think I was beginning to regain my trust in you.
Liz, it's not what it looks like. Tell her, Rock.
I'm not an exterminator. I'm not his boyfriend. And I'm not in any three-way thing with this guy. I'm just getting ready to clean his clock for messing around with my fiancée.